not a lot of work, not a lot of room to work in. We've got a spinner, simple heatsink that vents out the top, I think? I think it vents out the back. It seems to pull air in from the front of the case through the front intake fan, over the top, into the top of the heatsink, into this plenum, and then out the back, it looks like. So that's our target. That's our PCI Express slot. We have no PCI Express power, which is good since neither of these cards are requiring PCI Express power, thank God. Okay. Let's dig in and see if this thing works. I've got these mini DisplayPort to HDMI adapters. Should only need these for this card. Although I do have them, I do have mini DisplayPort on here as well. Alright. Anyway, that's the second thing to do. First thing to do is to power on the main unit and see if it works without a graphics card installed. Hopefully, it does. So we need display. We've got 2 DisplayPort, HDMI, and that's it. Not a terrible selection of parts. So I'm going to grab this HDMI from my main monitor. This will just be for boot, so we won't be able to capture it, but don't worry, that's coming. Let's see. HDMI is here, that's upside down. Okay, we've got HDMI, I'll grab some keyboards, nice. There we go, keyboard, mouse. Got the rainbow keyboard here. Unpack this. Four USB Type-C and then 2 USB charge. Maybe that's power on while it's off. Look at the graphics cards. Might be suspend power, USB suspend power. Which means you could technically wake the machine up using the USB keyboard or mouse. Which I guess is a good thing for an office PC. Okay. Power. That goes in here. Immediately turns on and turns off. Hopefully that's a good thing. Here we go. Alright. Yes, you can see. Let's get this. Oh, where's the power button? Power button. Keyboard's on. We have monitor. It's booting. That's a good sign. Spinning hard disk, so I'm not expecting this to be fast. And she's not fast. Come on. You can do it. Hey! Signs of life? Trying to see where I put my Ethernet cable. I'm gonna have to dig for it. Windows 10 on a spinning disk, not a great experience. There we go. I haven't seen Windows 10 in light mode in forever. Alright. Just booted. Mouse. We've got mouse. It does not like the 4K display. It's running it at 30 Hz. Not fantastic. Let me grab that Ethernet cable. And see if we can make this thing do some foolish things. Okay, Ethernet, yeah. Ethernet, there it is. Ethernet is in. No network connection icon yet. Oh, there we go. It's not fast. This is going to be painful, as I blew all the PC budget on this machine. No money for an SSD, so even though I have SSDs sitting around, can't use them. Cost too much. Shoot. Alright, so there's part one. It does actually work. I'm gonna get some software installed on it, and we'll see what this thing can do very slowly. So, software's downloaded. I'm sure everyone would like to see me fix this card. I mean, I'll be honest, I would like to see me fix this card, but I think what I'm going to do is first test it with the 2100 installed and see just how it does, And then I'll see if I can resurrect the 4100 and see if I can make this thing a little faster. Alright, fingers crossed. Whoa. No falling over. Alright, so I've got drivers downloaded. Yes, that's right. VR chat. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna hook this thing up to my HTC Vive. We'll see how it works. Okay. I've got Cinebench and Sanctuary ready to go. So let's shut down. Try putting in that 2100 and see if it works. Turn off faster. Seriously, running Windows on a spinning disk is the worst. Turn off faster. There we go. Okay. So this should just lift up. I can just drop the 2100 in there. Doop. Radeon Pro WX2100. It should go. I have to pull this one out. Put that one back in. It's going to go in here, in this slot, like this, and stick out comically because it's a half-height card, but it has a full-height bracket on it. The multi-monitor crowd's gotten a hold of this one, and they love a graphics adapter with lots of display outputs on it. And this one's got lots of them. Let's see, do I need... That is full-size DisplayPort, so yes. One of my mini DisplayPort 2 HDMIs. Okay, so you can see we got it here. Let's just plug the mini DisplayPort in there. Get in there. Okay. Make sure that is securely in its slot, as securely as it's going to be. And then we'll plug the HDMI into the adapter. Plug. Here goes nothing. Okay. Round 2. Fire that up. This display moved over. That is a good sign. All right. Nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. Like, there's nothing riding on this, but I'd like this to work. I'm gonna be really nervous once I fix the 4100. This is gonna be the real test. Can I get this thing working again? That'll be next. That will be next. Now we wait for the slow boot. Maybe slightly less slow now that it has booted at least once. Maybe. Don't hold your breath. No, it's still slow. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, I think... I'm pretty sure that my monitor is not HDMI 2.0. I think it's HDMI 1.4. Or whatever the HDMI standard is that doesn't do 60 Hertz for 4K. So yeah, we're back at 30 hertz on the monitor. You can't see that. That mouse cursor is too small for you to see, but we're back at 30 hertz. So I'm going to change this back to 1080p. Maybe once I get the drivers installed, I'll set it back to 1080p. We'll do the drivers first. Makes more sense. Slowly. Because nothing on this goes quickly. Nothing on this goes quickly. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Downloads.
A few moments later.
Alright, we're still installing drivers. Well, you get to watch me futz with my camera. Riveting. 32 gig. 128 gig. No more running out of space. Formatting the card. Done. Okay. Alright, new card. Okay. So, I don't know if I missed this, but my plan for this thing is to benchmark the 2100 that's in there right now, the WX2100. I'll do the benchmarks, pull it out, benchmark the internal graphics to see how much of an improvement the 2100 is, and then I think I'll get started on trying to repair the 4100, and we'll see if we can make that thing actually run. Because this thing is, like, this fan is frozen, you can see how crunched this heatsink is, but it also, like, it got the back edge of this fan as well. So I don't know. My ultimate thought for this PC is to donate it to a local family. I'm going to have to replace the spinning hard drive with an SSD because this thing is pathetic. I would like to donate it with this installed, but probably with this one's heatsink, because it works and they should fit. They're basically the same layout. We'll see. It's all pending. It's all asterisks. But yeah. So for now, just about got drivers installed for the 2100, and we'll start benchmarking. Oops, something went wrong.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I'm not going to capture the card because apparently HDCP is turned on and it's stuck on, and there's nowhere to turn it off as far as I can tell. There's supposed to be an override setting in the Radeon Pro software over here, but it's not there. Maybe because it's a Radeon Pro. I don't know, and there are zero helpful answers on Google because AMD has made about 12 versions of this Radeon software. They all do different things. They all have things in different places. They have settings in different places. It's a complete nightmare. Anyway, the thing works, so let's run some benchmarks and see how it operates. Okay, so close that. We've got Sanctuary up and running. Okay, defaults 1080p. Close Task Manager here. And let's go. Oh no. Might work. It gave me an OpenAL error. Looks like it might still work. Okay, so let's get this thing into full screen. TX9, full screen, 1080p. It won't. It refuses to go into full screen. Well, that's fun. Well, it refuses to go into full screen, and it doesn't find the OpenAL wrapper, so that's great. It's going well now. Oh my god. Okay, so just go 1080p windowed, I guess. It'll do it in a window. Alright. Well, it's ridiculous. But let's run the benchmark. See what it does. I can't believe it won't go in a window. It's gotta be the Radeon Pro drivers. I might try reinstalling these drivers. Let's benchmark this, see what it does. Okay, that's not bad. 305.5 points. So that's at the 2100. Nice. Let's do Cinebench real quick, Cinebench 11.5, and I'll load up that Google Doc. Should this still recording? It is. Okay, I got 6 minutes left on my recording time. Then I'm going to try and install the normal Radeon drivers instead of Radeon Pro. I thought I had installed the Radeon drivers, and for whatever reason Radeon Pro is installed. I don't know. I'll retry that in just a minute here. Let's see. Cinebench. Let's do... Let's do that Google Doc load real quick here. These are all my most popular, I think. Let's sort by newest. Can't. Okay, just go to the channel. There we go, Cheap PC Challenge.
The GMC AT4 lineup.
Shush. YouTube is quite happy to run ads on my videos, even though I don't see a cent of it. Anyway, here's the Google Doc. Let's do... Nope. Wrong app with the clock on it. This one, stopwatch. Ready, set. $37, $52, $64, $100. Oh shoot! I gotta have my hand on that to actually get this. We'll say that's 8 seconds for the first one. Do it again. You can tell I'm very good at this. And boop. 6 seconds for the second one. And five and a quarter for the 5 3/4 for the or 5.5 seconds for the third run. Easy peasy. So that's all done. And then let's run Cinebench. It's not going to be fast. Not going to be fast. So this is a Core i5 6600. It's not a U or anything. It's a normal desktop Core i5. So we've got 4 cores and 4 threads. Skylake architecture. It's not too bad as far as performance. Like, it's certainly not anything to write home about. It is starting to warm up though. That fan is starting to go. Okay, so there's the multi-thread test. That is 6.28, which is 62.8 points. And let's do the single thread. This is going to be a while. I'm not going to ask you to stick around for it. I'm gonna go grab a snack. Once this is finished running, I think I'm gonna try and install the regular Radeon drivers, and I don't know why I stare at my microphone, but I'm gonna try and install the regular Radeon drivers. I should probably look at you guys. So once this is done running, I'm gonna go grab a snack quick, and once this is finished, I'm gonna install the regular Radeon drivers instead of Radeon Pro drivers, and see if that allows me to, I don't know, go full screen in a DirectX app, or turn off the HDCP so I can capture this thing. Although at this point, it's kind of a moot point, because you saw it do the thing. More importantly, though, is being able to go full screen. That's kind of a big deal. So we'll see. Be right back. Yeah, that's fine. This thing, 15-minute record limit. This little thing, the LX100 here, 15-minute record limit. It's ridiculous. There we are. We're done. 1.71 points on single core and 6.28 points on multi-core, which, let's see, 1.21 gigawatts, that's 6.28 and 1.71. Both of these get multiplied by 10 and then added together for the final score. So that is 62.8, and that is 17.1. Now we add the two together, and I can't math, so I use a calculator. Plus 17.1, almost 80 points, 79.7. CPU tests, 79.9 points. GPU test windowed, because why would full screen work on a graphics card? What did that end up getting? 305, I think. I'll make that tentative for now. And then Google Doc was 8 seconds, 6 seconds, and then 5.5 seconds, which averages together for 6.5 seconds. Subtract that from 60, and that is 53.5 points. Okay, so I'm going to save this as preliminary results, and then I'm going to try and reinstall the normal Radeon drivers so we can go full screen. God. Preliminary results, WX2100. Okay. One sec. Alright, so as you can definitely hear behind me, I got the OpenAL drivers installed, their OpenAL library installed. So we've got sound in the Sanctuary demo, and that's apparently what it needed to go full screen, so I don't know. I'm going to benchmark it really quick here and use that as the official score for the 2100, for the WX2100. Then I'm going to uninstall everything, re-benchmark it with the built-in processor graphics on the Skylake i5, see how that does, see what the comparison is. I think it's going to be pretty big. And then, I guess, I start trying to fix the 4100, and we'll see if we can get that working today. And if not, it's just going to be a machine with the 2100 in it, I guess. Alright, here I go. Ready, set, benchmark. Bloop. FPS is a little lower in the benchmark version. Well, maybe not. We were seeing about 71 FPS in the full screen window version. So far, seeing similar FPS. I just broke 80 there, so I don't know. Maybe this will come out pretty nicely. Full screen looks like it's a performance boost. Either that or I finally got the right drivers installed, I don't know. I think clarification, I'm going to do one of the ridiculous things I wanted to do with this before I uninstall everything and take it back to a Skylake. There we go. 78 FPS. 3322 points. We are up. Nice. I think we're up. I think it was 355 before. I think we're up like 300 points. I'm getting the right drivers installed and going full screen. 3322. Nice. Okay, Yurchin, you can close now. There we go. Tried to open a web page. Good luck. Okay, so okay, GPU test. 1080p Full screen. This is what it's like to live with ADHD. I've just forgotten what the score was. It just printed it on the screen. I think it was 3322. I think it was 3322. It was not 3232. I would have remembered that. It's 3322. Which equals... Nope, 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 nope. Come on. 33. 332.2 points. Not bad. Not bad. And then price was, this was $59. I'll just round it up to 60. CPU was $60 and the WX2100 was $20. Which makes it $80. But we're not going to stop there. No, we're not going to stop there. Time to do something ridiculous with this thing. In the efforts of not embarrassing myself completely on camera, I'm going to pause the video here and I'm going to plug in. Let me show you. So, back behind me here, I don't know where my focus point is now. Back behind me here, over this way, is my living room where I do all my VR. So, that is right. I'm going to plug this thing into it and see what happens. Probably horrible things, but you know what? It's worth a try. This is the part of the challenge where you do the most ridiculous thing you can imagine with it, and this is pretty ridiculous. Oh yeah, it's installing drivers right now, and it's having a bad time. It's there's about, well, let's see. There's the Vive itself. There's the connection box. There's a Bluetooth receiver in there. There's an FPGA it's got to set up. There's the USB hub that's on the other end of that cable. There's 1, 2, 3 USB tracking dongles on that USB hub for my full body tracking. It's got a lot of stuff to install, so it's gonna be a little bit. Let's. I'll just give it some time. We'll see what happens. Alright, well, Steam VR is installed, so I'm just gonna throw on my headset and roll with it like I would normally. So I'll launch Steam VR and see what happens. Should be interesting. There we go. The first thing that happens is nothing, because this thing is really slow.
A few moments later.
The message says Bluetooth error. Driver needs to be installed for Bluetooth. So, I'll do that real quick. And then we'll try this again. It's never simple. Anyway, Steam VR downloaded like 1.4 gigs of stuff. So hopefully it's going to work now. I'm going to give it a try. We'll see what happens. Getting that Bluetooth error again. I'm gonna see, because I have my base stations are set to turn off when I'm done, so it might not be expecting that from a brand new, fresh Steam VR install. So I'm gonna try waking my base stations up manually and see if that does it. One sec. Stations. Wait, is it the other one? Perfect. Looks like that did it. One sec, I still have to, I forgot, I have to do room calibration because it's a brand new Steam VR install. One sec.
A few moments later.
I have no idea what to expect. None at all. So see if it's gonna work. I have no clue. So far, the answer is no. There's no video in the headset. So that's not great. Alright, what's going on? Green light. No video. Controllers are connected. What is going on? Now playing Steam VR Home, except you're not. Oh, weird. There is a VR view. It's just not going to the headset? Okay, that's weird. Hello, you join a computer crime currently in progress. I got it to work. Turns out those little mini DisplayPort 2 HDMI adapters I have didn't support enough HDMI to actually work with the Valve, or with the HTC Vive. However, it turns out I have like a 30-foot long DisplayPort cable that's mini DisplayPort on one end and regular DisplayPort on the other. I meant to use it for connecting these Mac Minis that I have that I'm trying to restore to my main display, which is DisplayPort. However, turns out it works great because the WX2100 has a full-size DisplayPort on one end, and the link box for the Vive takes a mini DisplayPort. So I have display. It works. Let me turn on the VR view and you can see what I'm actually doing. I have had to set the resolution per eye to 50%. It's real blurry, but it does actually work. Okay. Alright, let's turn these on. Put on the headset, which has video now. Alright. Cool. Okay. Controller. There we go. It is very low frame rate. But it does function kind of surprisingly well. This is very low frame rate. It's like extremely, extremely low frame rate. It's so bad. However, it is VR. It does work. Gosh, that's so low frame rate. Wow. Oh. It does actually function though, which is pretty cool, I will say. Alright, so the big ridiculous thing I was gonna do with this of course, was try and run VR chat. This will be very bad. Where am I in my room? There. Okay. Talk this to the camera. Okay. So I'm going to try and do VR chat. It's going to be bad. It's like guaranteed it's going to be bad. But I think it's worth trying. Because the whole point is to do the most ridiculous, hilarious thing as possible with this $100 computer. So here goes. Come on, give me my laser. Oh my god, Steven, give me my laser. Well, I was gonna launch VR chat, but apparently Steam doesn't want to let me... There we go. Laser. Boop. That's ridiculous. Okay, so here goes. This is actually quite smooth. If I turn Steam VR Home off... Oh no. I have an administrative thing. Can't touch these from within Steam VR. You have to go click the button on the mouse yourself. Okay, we've got plenty of recording time left. Hopefully this will load up. Easy anti-cheat is going to be a little rough. A little rough for the i5 to handle. It's going to be a not fun time, I think. I don't know if this is coming across on the VR view, but like this not Steam VR Home, just this like intermediary loading view is perfect. There's zero problems. It's fluid, it's high res, like it functions. It really does function. You can even click the little buttons on the controllers and see them in VR. That's great. This is going to take forever, I know it. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. There's a system controller. Or the system button. Oh yeah. No, she's slow. Shipoki. 100% CPU. Good. Excellent. That's definitely what I want to see. Don't know if you can see my camera view when I get that close to a wall, but it's very helpful to be able to just put your hand out and see where you are in a room. It's very nice. Oh, I think we're loading. Sorry about that. The camera cuts out right as I'm about to load into VR chat. Anyway, I'm going to recut that segment. I ran out of space on the camera card, and this wasn't a super ideal setup for viewing that anyway. It was mostly just a proof of concept to see, hey look, it does actually work, you can see it on the screen. So, I'm going to rearrange cameras here for a sec, and then I'll show you what VR looks like on a $100 PC. See how this works. So, you can see, like, this isn't full speed by any means, but, like, when I look around, it's totally fine. It runs at the frame rate of the headset, which is incredible to me because this is not an easy world to render. Like, you've got like glass with like little raindrop shaders on it. Like, this is bad. This area right here, because the frame generation can't handle this shader. So yeah, everything here is running at actual frame rate. It feels very bad. However, if I back away from it, and I look like, say, down the hallway, I can still look around pretty easily without really seeing a frame rate dip. I can see the black bars around the edge of the frame as I move my head, because those are frames that are not rendered yet. That's portions of the frame that's not rendered yet. As the frame generation like slides your view from one side to the other, but it's working. It's working. I'm in VR. I'm in VR chat. I'm in VR chat on a $100 computer. In fact, $80 computer. That's pretty awesome. This is absolutely incredible. I'll make sure I'm still talking to the camera. I am. Cool. Yes. This is awesome. I am super, super thrilled about this. Anyway, I'll wander around for a bit. You can take a look at like what this looks like. I wish I could just export my view from my headset out to like a recorder or something and you could see what I'm seeing, because it's honestly not that bad. It's surprisingly usable. Anyway, this is a pretty cool world. Let me show you. We got some nice couches here in the lounge. Nice view outside. Weird displays. Glass. The glass looks alright, actually. Stuff on the wall. Pictures from previous versions of the world. It is an in-progress world. We've got some art. Look at that art. It's kick-ass art. The main room, which is a really comfy place to hang out, actually. Pillow fort, in case you need one. Always important. Pool table. TV, if you want to play some YouTube videos. Okay, I'm gonna end this here, mostly because it's already 5 o'clock. I'd like to get this thing edited and published before the end of the day, because I don't want it to drag out all week, like most of my videos do. So, not bad. I'm going to enter this as my official entry. So, the $60 Optiplex, the $20 WX2100, and that's it. And I'll try it. My ridiculous thing is running VR on it, which was completely successful. I'm astonished, honestly. It's really interesting that it actually works. Which goes to show, you don't need that much computer to do VR. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, please give my channel a subscribe. We're just about at 1,000 subscribers. Please help me get over the bump. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.